let's talk a little bit about the people that have started to embrace the ghosting culture. Is that healthy or not for the dating environment? April, ghost to us.
A lot of Gen Z relationships are formed initially online, and there's low stakes and commitment to this person. The one person might be very emotionally invested, but the other person might say, hey, I haven't even met you. I'm not really attached to this. I don't feel like I owe you anything. I've also seen it in in-person dating where people kind of don't know how to end things, are afraid to be transparent, are afraid to hurt someone, therefore think that ghosting is a better solution than being honest and saying, hey, I'm not really interested anymore.
A little bit of a hot take on this. We're connected with so many people. You go on a date with one person or you're talking to them for a little bit, like a week. I think it's too formal to kind of let them down. It can create a really awkward situation where the other person is just like, yeah, like I didn't really like you anyway. The fact that you kind of let me down is kind of really awkward. I'm kind of an advocate of the soft ghosting. If you've been on 3 dates with somebody, you should never ghost them. Like you should probably communicate very properly. If you've been on one date and there's no connection, I don't think you owe them anything. If they keep reaching out, you should probably respond. But if it's just 1 or 2 texts of like, hey, what's going on? And you just feel more comfortable kind of fading away, that's fine. Also, I think there's a lack of emotional intelligence there, especially for men. If men just kind of sat back and said, hey, I'm going to be really mature and let you know you're just not my person, they're probably going to like you even more because you are mature and it's hard to find a mature man. But yeah, I think there's 2 ways of going about it. And I think it's okay to soft ghost in this fast-paced world if something's really not there.
I agree. Yeah, I think if you're just talking online and you don't see a connection, or like the one date, maybe it's not necessary, but definitely after a few dates, having that consideration, and it leaves the other person wondering what they did wrong, and that does come up often. And with my clients, why did they do this? I thought we had a connection. What did I do wrong? If it's an instance where it's a lack of consideration, is that someone that you would have wanted to have a relationship with anyway? If they can't handle this small thing, then how do they handle other big issues and communication?